Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Today we're going to be doing something that was requested in the comments actually, where we're going to be fighting Stormtroopers against some rebel soldiers. It's going to be great. Now, I had to, reduce the numbers that was said in the comments because, well, the frame rate would be literally ass because I could run it, but, you know, it'd be at like 10 FPS and that'd be terrible. So, yeah, let's just start it here. Alright, and now the units are loading in, and as you can see, we have the greatest music of all time that's totally gonna get me copyrighted, but it's fine. It's fine, I don't care anyway. But it's, we have, our beautiful soldiers over here. It's gonna be beautiful. And then we have the other rebel soldiers over there. You can kind of see them in the distance. I don't know. Yeah, you can see them over there. Well, start the battle. Alright, so the rebel soldiers are marching in. It's pretty great. Against the, Imperial March. It's going to be beautiful. And they're going in. As you can see, they're all the same person. Don't worry about it, alright? That's how you know this is high quality, alright? Top tier gameplay. Stormtroopers are also making their way in. It's pretty great. They're entering through the main street now. Alright, first shot's been fired. It's pretty epic. Just getting absolutely destroyed. How's the stats going? Okay, rebel soldiers are, starting off better than the stormtroopers. It's pretty great. Not a single rebel has died yet. So, also great. So there's fighting in the streets here. Where else is there fighting? Also fighting in the streets over here. Pretty good. Oh, rebels. Oh, rebels are actually dying now. Alright, we're getting there. Bunch of rebels here, hiding behind the car. This is 100% realistic to Star Wars, if you guys haven't figured that out. Alright, look, Las Vegas, it's in Star Wars, alright, confirmed, alright, don't at me. Everybody's starting to well, not piling up, but they're starting to, increase in number. You can actually see them everywhere over here. Oh, wow, the entire flank here has just been pretty much wiped out. So I think the stormtroopers are actually getting pushed back. We're looking at the stormtroopers from the rebels perspective over here. They definitely are being fired upon on two sides actually over here. So this probably isn't good for them, the rebels on this side, because they're being fired on over here, and the stormtroopers here have cover, so that's definitely going to help them too. Over here, it's pretty much a blob versus blob battle, high quality. A bunch of the troopers are just, they're still making their way in. What about the rebels? Most of the rebels are pretty much in. They're just flooding in over here. Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh, and the music's looping now. That's great. That's high quality. Thank you. Alright, so turn cinematic mode back on, and as you can see here, more and more bodies are beginning to pile up over here. This is starting to look like a stormtrooper kill zone. I mean, look at this. I'm not exactly sure who's winning right now, though. Just considering that there are more stormtroopers than there are rebels. And actually, this isn't really that quite realistic to Star Wars, because there wouldn't be 8,000 rebels, but it's Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. You can't have that big of a gap in terms of numbers, otherwise it'd be completely unfair. Ooh, yeah. They're getting absolutely destroyed here. Yeah, look at this. They're getting pushed back all the way to this building over here. Like there used to be troopers right here, and now they're not, because they got destroyed. Oh. One rebel attempting. Oh, just got gunned down. Man, that really sucks. Alright, so we have 8,000 stormtroopers left and about 6,700 rebel soldiers. So, still anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's no definitive winner yet. But I'm going to cut back maybe in like, I don't know, 10 minutes of game time. Not exactly sure how long this battle will take, and see how it's doing. So, as we fly down here, you can see that the rebels have actually been pushed back quite far, and this entire front right here has just been pretty much destroyed. There's really nothing here anymore. The stormtroopers are actually regaining this area, Although they're also spread pretty thin right here, so they pretty much destroyed each other on both sides. Over here, we can see that, you know, still fighting going on. Stormtroopers are still pretty much holding where they were before. Not much different there. The rebels, on the other hand, have been pretty heavily pushed back here. I mean, look at all the bodies. That's not good for them. Although there are a lot of stormtroopers too. I don't know. There are 6,000 rebel soldiers left and 6,700 stormtroopers. So actually quite close. Although the rebels have killed quite more stormtroopers than stormtroopers rebels. So it is probably going to go to the rebels, but not sure yet. So we've reached a pretty pivotal moment here. As you can see, stormtroopers' numbers have dropped below the rebel soldiers. I think this is pretty indicative of a victory for the rebel soldiers, but anything can happen. I mean, if the rebel soldiers get pushed back all the way through, then they would be at a pretty, well, disadvantageous position. However, my money's still on the rebels. On the rebels, yes. Now, I mean, look at this pile, though. Like, seriously, this thing is, like, at least, like, it's almost as tall as this building now. Like, it's almost, like, a story tall now of just stormtroopers. I mean, look at it. Look how, like, I mean, look at this. You could, like, live under here. Like, look at this. Just look at all this space. Now, if we go up into the sky, we can kind of see the blob sizes. You can see the stormtroopers. That's like their only big blob left, and the rebels, they have more, you know, blob. Their blob is better, so therefore rebels are cooler. As we look at the numbers here, the stormtroopers have just dropped below 1,000 in number. I think that is, you know, that's pretty much it for the stormtroopers, honestly. I mean, they still have their, you know, Star Wars music playing, but they're done. They're pretty much done. I mean, look at this tiny blob over here. That's all that's left. And look at all the rebels. All right, look at all that. They're about to flank them at this rate. Seriously. I mean, look, this entire area is pretty much just a spawn kill zone. I mean, that's pretty toxic of the rebels, I would say. Alright, so there's a mere 20 stormtroopers left. As you can see, they're all just cowering behind this building as nearly 1,000 remaining rebel soldiers march in on them. I mean, look at the size of this. I mean, this pretty much killed the Empire, pretty much. I mean, look at this. They're done. And the last stormtrooper is about to fall. He's right here. He's fighting valiantly. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no, he didn't. That's tragic. That'll do it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah.